Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, is she flirting with me or just being friendly? Well, if so, I'm glad you asked because, a lot of times you guys will go out there and be like, whoa, she's talking to me. She must like me. And other times you might go out there and be like, I bet she was just being friendly, showing me her nip and stuff. So today, that's what I'm gonna talk about. Is she just being nice or is she trying to push it real good with you? So to make sure you never make that mistake of not knowing which one she's being or miss out on another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right here, right now. Okay, so I have a cousin who was out on a date with a girl and he comes home from the date and I ask him how it goes and he says, well, I don't think she was that into me because she didn't come and sit in my lap. And I was like, so to him, he made the mistake of she's not flirting with me because she's not showing her boobies to me. But really, when we broke down the whole date, she seemed extremely into him. On the flip side, I have plenty of guy friends who have made the move on me only to be met with, what are you doing? Because I was just being friendly. So today we're gonna talk about the distinction, the 4 key distinctions to be exact, and how you can better decipher the many signals that we women attempt to give you and actually aren't giving you. So one thing I want you to know is that when we women flirt, our only objective is to make you think about sex with us. Because really that's all we've got in our arsenal. When we're not flirting with you, the sex component is actually replaced with a strong camaraderie component. I'm a very touchy girl, and we're gonna talk about what makes a touchy girl versus what makes a flirty girl right now with number 1. If she touches her own body consistently, she's flirting. If she's mostly touching your body and not her own, she's probably just being friendly. Again, think about this component of, I want him to think about having sex with me. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna mostly touch her body so you could see her touching herself and then get aroused. Again, we women, we're not very, creative when it comes to the flirting concept. But if you find she's mostly touching you, touching your bicep, touching your chest, laughing with you and ha, you're so funny, and never touching herself, chances are she's just a touchy little vixen and trying not to be a vixen on you in Pound Town. The second distinction is if she talks about having sex with other guys versus mentioning sex casually and coyly. So for instance, I'll talk about my sex life with my girlfriends and my guy friends that I see as my girlfriends. I will never talk about the sex I have with other guys with a guy that I'm flirting with. When it comes to a guy I'm flirting with, I'll do a lot of sexual innuendos like, that's what she said. But I'll never be like, that's what I did last weekend. Do you see the difference? Because if we like you, we don't want you to think of us as a hoe. We want you to think of us as wifey material who'd be a fucking monster in the sack, but a mysterious monster at that. If we don't like you, we have no problem talking to you and telling you about all the other D that's been in our V last week. Like for instance, me, I talk about sex a lot. I used to work in porn and I am a dating coach for men. So a lot of guys will take that as she's talking about sex. She wants to have sex with me, which is never the case. The third distinction is when she's laughing and smiling with you versus laughing and smiling with you and maintaining eye contact. So again, if y'all are friends, I have no problem laughing and smiling with you, right? However, if I want to be out of the friend zone with you, I'm gonna laugh and smile with you and maintain that 3-second eye hold that I always mention in my videos, because the 3-second eye contact hold is what helps to initiate an intimate connection between the two of us. So if I'm flirting with you, I'm gonna at everything you do, and I'm also gonna reinforce that eye contact during the smiling, laughing, because I want you to feel reinforced that this is all happening because of me, because I'm the one you should be pounding later. So fine, you may have a super giggly girl on your hands, but if she isn't looking at you while she's super giggling, tell her to take her giggles on elsewhere. Number 4, touching her hair a lot to accentuate her neckline and her bare shoulders versus just touching her hair a lot. So in my one video, how to tell if she's flirting with you, I talk about how women will always touch their hair because it's a sense of priming that gets you to think about having sex with us. Because really, the hair is a very sensual part of a woman's body. So us constantly bringing attention to it is our way to get your attention to it. However, the key point here is to look at our neckline. The neck and the shoulders are a very sexual part of a woman's body. So the moving of the hair to expose those things is to get you to think about us being more exposed to you. However, because I have so much freaking hair and I'm sweating my ass off as I sit here right now and do this video, I'm a girl who's just always moving my hair. Always moving my hair just to get some breathing air to, my roots, or just because like this shoulder's sweaty now, so I'm gonna move it over to this shoulder. Ugh. Either way, you have to look at how she's playing with her hair. Is she playing with her hair like this, where she is getting you to look at the hair, or is she just moving that shit around? Now, I did mention 4 key distinctions, but there's actually 5. And the last one is a very big deal, especially if she is a girl who you go out with a lot. So for me, back in the day, I used to hang out with a lot of male dating coaches and obviously all their students. So every time I was out and about at a bar, we would walk in big groups, and I have heels on, so I would always hang on to somebody's arm. Always. It just feels better as a woman when you're walking with a group of people to link arms. We do it with each other. That's what we do with our friends. I also do it with my family members. I do it with everybody. I will link arms because I like touching. I like being touched, especially when I'm in a group. It just makes me feel safe and secure. However, when I'm flirting with you, I will try to hold hands with you. The hands are some of our most sensitive spots on our bodies, so if she's trying to put one of her sensitive spots on your sensitive spots, it's her trying to get you to think about our most sensitive spots together later. So those are the 5 key distinctions in regards to, is she being flirty or is she being friendly, so that you never have to mistake one for the other ever again. And if you haven't picked yours up yet, don't forget to check out my Pound Town t-shirts available for yours truly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.